Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back. Frostpunk day 33, minus 80 degrees. Right now we have just finished another research, the advanced heaters. With that, I think we might be tipping now the coal consumption. So it's very important that we get the steam coal mine up and running here ASAP. Now, next research would be rather close to that, I think, because coal mining rationalization, 10% more efficient, 10% more coal that we get in. This is even more important since we have now 3 coal mines standing instead of 2. So it's going to be even more powerful in the future having that. As we continue building now some more resource depots here, we need that. We need one more for the coal, this one, and one more for food now, this one. Right, so that we get a bit in here. And there's the next steam coal mine getting ready just in time before the new survivors arrive. There it is. And there are the survivors. Now that's just on point. Perfect. Let's get the survivors that just arrived here to work on this new steam coal mine. And that should be very good for... it's not really good. Only 200 more? Can't be completely right. I'm skeptical. We'll see about that. Plus I will also need a steam hub here working for the coal mine. Or we're using a field kitchen. Storm on the horizon. Now it's starting to appear, the storm. As day 34, we get 2 levels to 60 and then 4 level drop to minus 100 degrees. I don't think we are completely ready for this. We don't have enough engineers. So first of all, I have enough children now for the hothouses then. Yep. The survivors have arrived, so let's also just check the food. Oh. Okay, that is very close, but I think we could make it without another hothouse. Yeah. That might be possible. I could also boost this further by building a shrine here for this hothouse there. And a shrine for this coal mine. And for the steel. The shrines don't really cost us that much, right? They don't cost anything. And desperate, sir, people are talking openly about overthrowing you. Why? Oh, hope is so low. Alright. We need to raise hope. No one should be dying now. We have a lot of starving people as well. Why? And we have some homeless people as well. Let's build some houses. Where should I squeeze in some more houses? I could have one more house here, but I would like to have a work... Nah, we don't need a workshop. Let's build 2 more houses there. Both of them should get a good amount of heating. Just beside our generator. Let's have 1. Actually, I don't need 2. We have enough. The scouts, they will be waiting for now. We might use them soon then again to disband. They don't consume anything yet. Oh, and we got sick people. Oh, we have a lot of sick people. Let's build us a house of healing. Another one. We have the amount of children. We can squeeze it in right behind the resource depot here. And it's within the heat zone, right? So it's within the generator. It's getting the heat from the generator, so that should be fine. And I won't address this. Let's also use both of these, and with that we've also restored hope into our people. That's why I love my faith route. Pretty powerful when it comes to stability. Coal mining rationalization. This should be good for my coal. Not really. I wonder. We are consuming still a lot of coal. Next up, for my additional one. Minus 100. The hothouse will definitely not be working then. I'm actually... Yeah, I think we go for tier 5 healthcare installation. Let's do that. Minus 100, we're going to need that. Alright, another house has been built. And another house of healing will be built as well. There's another shrine now, working on the steelworks. And there's another shrine being built for the coal mine. And another house of healing. There it is. Let's assign the people to that, and they have it comfortably warm. And I might actually put one of my workshops to over emergency shift once again. still getting a lot of sick people there. And 2 people died because of overwork. Really? That many? I'm surprised, to say the least. Alright, -60. We could probably go to steam level 2. We should still keep a good balance everywhere. Perfect. And we can thus save a bit of coal for this day still, before we can't really produce that much anymore. Hothouse insulation. The steam wall drill. Nah. Let's wait for the wood to arrive, and then we might just be researching that. And I can still upgrade some more houses, and we should be doing that. 3 more, is that right? I think that's it. Then we have only houses. Let's have all the people working in the wall drill, so we do get enough wood for our next research. That's looking good. Discontent is also going down. The amount of sick is going down. We have even more amputees, I think 2 more than before. And we have enough wood for tier 5 technologies, the highest tier. We're getting a lot of wood back now with disbanding the scouts. So in that case we got 80 wood back. And we also finish those remaining houses, and we should be jolly good for the next storm. And that's going to be brutal, I think. Another sermon before it starts. Using all the cooldowns we have. And I think we're going to need... Our coal gain is good. I will need another steam hub here. I wonder though, what is better? Is I think the mine is consuming much more than a steam hub consumes, right? 3 coal per hour. And this one is producing 64 per hour. Okay, then we have our answer. And there it is. I'm increasing heat levels. We have minus 100 degrees. Pretty hard to think about that. It's freezing now in those houses. Should be fine though. Now with that, it's very cold still. I think we're not fast enough with the researching. Oh boy. What is not working now? So the cookhouses are still working. The coal mines are still working. I'm going to turn off the steelworks. I'm going to turn off the wall drill. Everything where people work or where they don't need to work. The hothouses we can turn off. The workshops can still work just fine. And the House of Healings have it warm as well. The cookhouse, we don't have any raw food for now. Let's turn it off. Look at that. Minus 100. There's ice particles coming down in the air. We are capped on the coal. That is good. And our healthcare system is working out as well. I will put the overdrive to work, of course, in the night when it matches. Actually, we can put it on now. 2 levels increase. This is going to help out. So they have it at least chilly now. That's as warm as it gets. And let's also put in an evening prayers. Very good. Tier 5 has been unlocked, and with that we can go for generator power upgrade 3, and this one gives us the highest level of the generator power, and I think this is what I would like to go for, right? I think so, yes. Once again, all our wood has been consumed, and the generator is now really working overtime. Alright, day 37, the sick beds are filling up, so 2 House of Healings are now fully utilized. And I just hope that we can make this one without anyone dying. Lots of them are in treatment now. I had to turn off the overdrive. That means it's very cold now in the houses as well. The coal mines are continuing to work, of course. We need them for the heat. We get the first frostbites. That means we probably will face a few more amputees soon. Generator power upgrade. There it is. The highest level, level 4, has been achieved. Beautiful. So this one is really, really hot now. And of course, consuming just as much coal. Next research. I guess additional scout or boosted scout sleds. Both of them are important. We need more survivors and we need more or faster survivors as well. But I don't have the wood for it. So, yeah, for today nothing happens anyway. Let's also activate the overdrive. And now, people actually have it livable at minus 100 degrees. That's what I like to see. And we don't even have that many people being sick right now. This is now consuming 2,300 coal per day. That's pretty insane when we think how we started. 60 people are sick now. That's day 2 of the storm. 60 people. All our houses of healings are now used. Even though we are using now all the heat that we have in this game. That's still not enough. We have 60 people almost in treatment. The storm should be over now in 1 hour. And we get 4 levels, so minus 60 degrees. There it is. Very good. We have survived this very harsh storm, but it's not going to be the last one. Let's put the overdrive off. I think we can keep level 3. I'm going to keep level 3. And we can put everything back to work again. Especially the wall drills, the hothouses, my steelworks. I think, yeah, and the cookhouse.
Work shift begins. May the Lord save all workers from harm.
But we have so many sick people that efficiency at the moment is rather low. So there's not much I can do. And yeah, since food is really a problem, I'm going to build another hothouse now. We can have this one up here actually, where we have the steam hub. So the steam hub is being used for the hothouse then, and for the coal mine. That's another one. Tip from a believer, some supplies as always. And we need to wait there now. We need a lot of wood at the moment. So I'm going to let this one here work at overtime, the wall drill. Because we need 80 wood now for all of the scouts. Right, so I'm going to have 1 scout now. Let's put them to the vehicle. We need wood for another scout, for a 3rd scout, and for researching. And I won't address the long hours of toil right now. There's still no food coming in really. The sick are being healed, that's something at least. So everything is working at full capacity once again. I can have my next scouts ready for work. And we're probably, wait a second, I should still have some children? No, I don't.
Work is over for today. There's time for harvest and time.
I won't address this right now. Never go with the hunger thing. There we can put some more 5 people to a 2nd scout team. Put them up to the rock spire. Off you go. And then I will need to save a bit of wood for my research. Perfect. That's that. The hothouse is being built. Very important. I'm dedicated now to find some survivors for real. We need to grow. And I would like to start with my automation then. Very good. Do I have any workers in any of these healing houses? 2 here. We can reassign them somehow to something else. I don't have any engineers, unfortunately. 2 workers here, 3 engineers, so I can reassign this a bit, and the 3 engineers I can reassign to workshops once we can start with the researching again. And there we got 10 people now that would be able to work in the hothouse. I don't have the children for that, but we don't have enough sick, so I can turn off one of the house of healings and put them into the hothouse. So that we have now 3 hothouses working. That should be a lot of food being produced. Raw food, that is. Wood is fine. Let's continue with the researching. I would like to go with an additional scout team. They need 10 hours for that. And let's also put the sermons out there to boost that even further. Yes, food is coming in now splendidly. Let's check our statistics there. Very, very positive food supply. Very good coal supply. This looks good now. In order to further reduce discontent, we might continue with another fighting arena. Just here. They don't need heating. The scouts have arrived at Rockspire. Nothing. I would be really happy about more than nothing. Desolate Valley. I'm going to have one of the workshops working overtime. Simply because we do need more tech. Minus 90 degrees in the next days. Additional scout team. So where do I get the 5 workers? There we have them. Another team of scouts. So we have now 3 scout teams out there. And I'm going to speed them up even further with the scout sleds 100% faster. As we're approaching day 40. A wrecked vehicle. That is some resources. There's really no survivors out there. A large crater usually has survivors. Last time it didn't have survivors, only steel. Food is not that good. I'm surprised at that. I'm going to have one hothouse working 24 hours now. That's the children, unfortunately, but what can you do about it? We need the food. Didn't expect to have such a food shortage by now. Oh, and yes, one child died. Very unfortunate. I'm putting out a sermon in honor of her. Boosted scout sleds. This is perfect. This is really great. This makes scouts really powerful now. Advanced coal mine. Healthcare insulation. I like that. I also like the industrial hothouse, but we just don't have any steam cores at this point, so I will have to prepare something, I guess. Either we go for the advanced coal mine that I don't really need for now. Let's go for hothouse insulation because it's getting colder and we need less heat than if the hothouses are well hit. Plus it's also really cheap and fast. We still need to work overtime. Even though, wait a second, perhaps for the coal. We're having such a nice coal surplus here. Let's put out 2 more resource depots here. Right. Wood is something we actually don't have that much. Going to reassign a few to wood. Desolate Valley, nothing as always. Dreadnought, empty shelter. Another Hulk. So we have now, by the way, we have now a few Dreadnoughts. They don't disappear with the storm, right? Oh, they do. Alright. I'm still not liking my food that much. Still not liking how it's looking there. Rock formation, nothing. Ice needles, frozen river. Let's go for the river. And please, crater, give me something. There's the next storm already coming. I need to send my scouts back home again soon. I would love to find some survivors somewhere. Yes, large crater. Let's escort them back home. 13 engineers, 14 children, 22 workers. 20 hours they need. We can prepare by building them a few houses. As always, let's find us some space. I think we can still manage this one, right? This one still gets it? Yeah, still gets all of that. So 3 more houses here, and then we're out of wood. Okay, we can also assign another resource depot to coal, and another one. I want to amass as much coal as possible. The coal only needs to run out once and we're dead, so I'd rather play this one safe with the coal. Hothouse insulation. Minus 70 degrees we have now. I'm not getting any steam cores, so it's useless focusing on anything like that. We could have the generator bypass security, so the generator stress will increase 25% slower and fall 25% faster. Also here, steam hub goes to steam hub efficiency. Very cool. We should probably do that. Let's go with the steam hub. We have a few steam hubs, so efficiency increase there sounds like a good idea to me. And the next storm on the horizon is pretty interesting because it's going to be a larger storm that we've seen so far. It's going to last longer, and we also see drops within the storm coming towards us. So minus 80, minus 90, minus 100, minus 120 degrees we're facing with the next storm. I don't think we are ready for that. Do we have the insulation for the houses already? No! We need that. We need that as quickly as possible. And I need more wood still. So wood is still a problem after all this time. Let's get 2 more from the steel to the wall drill, getting us the wood supply that we need. And oh, my public house also has some workers available still, so I might need a bit more steel after all with all the house insulation then. Day 41 is we are right now. We still have level 4 that we could work with as well. We don't really need that for now. It's still livable. Steam hub range upgrade, and this one leads to steam hub efficiency upgrade. We can do both of them, right? Let's make the efficiency first and then the house insulation. Frozen river, there's nothing. And I will need to send those scouts back home now as well. So I'm not going to risk my scouts. Unfortunately, not that many survivors were found. And we're going to see an increase in food consumption then again. And now I forgot what I wanted to do actually. There was something that I wanted to do over here. Let's have an evening prayer once again. Right, so livable. It's fine, that's fine. No, I think we're fine for now. Ah, I know. I think those generators, yep, the steam hubs have all increased their range now. That's something that I don't want, so I'm going to decrease it for all of them. This is drastically increasing coal consumption. That's not something we can use. I think in here though, we could keep this one. Nah, let's also reduce it. The survivors have arrived. They all found their homes. And we have a bit of workforce now, as we can see, that we can then use for our healing. We definitely need all the children here. We can use this child there as well. And advanced steelworks is fine too. Those scouts can stay. And now we just wait for it to get colder and colder once again. Stay tuned.